Yeah, it's just been great the last couple of days. I've literally been
Leading off
busy as
the
hell.
afternoon for Kansas City,
We've been
the
trying to get
designated
adjusted
hitter,
to my new job,
Nope, at the
trying to
ball,
do that.
Diaz.
That's why I've been making a lot of videos, to be
First
honest with
pitch,
you. Like,
106.
just been riding around my bike, getting to the jobs I got to do. One of the things I didn't know this, and if I knew this, I would have definitely made some different decisions last year. Was I would have, not sold bikes last year. If I knew Uber Eats delivered with bikes, so I was like, I would have been kept them, and figured it out. But I bought a bike for 20 bucks. It was a good bike. It's still a good bike, you know. But I bought a bike. I've earned, and this is really good considering I only work when I want to, and it's only been a few hours a day. It's not like working a regular job. It's like, oh, I want to work. For example, because I live in Connecticut, I'm like, okay, what are the best times to do this? So I don't, and I live in an area where it's like from 11 to 2. So it's like one of those things where I like literally work from 11 till 2 and earn about either 10, like anywhere from 10 bucks to 20 bucks. Doing deliveries of food. It is awesome. Like like it's like one of those things where it's all in how you look at it too. Like you could be like, hey, I just traveled all over the place for 10 bucks. Or you could look at it like in the negative view, like why did I just do this? It's also like it also kind of goes into my philosophy of the greed of like, oh, I made 20 bucks my first day, I made 15 my next. I gotta keep making that amount of money. And it's like, sometimes you're just not gonna make that because you do stupid things, like,
Third, the left fielder, number
like
33.
couple deliveries together. It's like, no.
Winker.
But you also, like, the one thing they got me hooked on is getting that delivery acceptance rate up. I'm trying to do that because, for every delivery I make, it's like always trying to get it up. I mean, that's what I try to do. I don't want to get down on that, like, because there's like a rule they have or something like that where you can't be like a person that just doesn't do it. Unfortunately, I gotta find out a way to do that pretty quickly. Like find out a way to go offline when I'm doing trips. Because it's like, I don't, like, one of the things I don't like doing is, like, because I'm on a bike, I'm, like, gonna be bouncing around a lot. I don't like that, so, you know, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't want to, like, have a trip, like, where it's, like, all the way out in the boonies, like, but that brings me to my next thing that I love about this job, is I take the bus back from my trips. And that's great because it's like allows me to be faster and more efficient. Really, like maybe not faster because that's like the bus, but what it does allow me to do is be like, okay, I can conserve my energy, which is more efficient. Like that's so awesome. Like that's part of the reason why I haven't been. To be honest with you, that's part of the reason why I haven't been making a video for the last couple of week or whatever, week or couple of days, is because it's like, you know, it's just one of those things where I'm not like, able to, like, I bike 4 miles every day. It's doable, like, don't get it twisted. It's just, I don't feel like I could come back and do content, so it's like kind of like that. And it's also like one of those things where I was just trying to see how my body could adjust to this. Like, for those of you who aren't in the Hartford area, it's raining today, or it's gonna rain today. And not that I don't want to do the Uber Eats today, actually I would kill if it was just cloudy, but no, it's gonna rain. And the other thing I would kill for is to get a new phone. So yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Leading off for the Royals, the shortstop.
Yeah, I gotta get all this stuff together. I made $8 in tips over the last 3 days. That's cool. That is what's awesome about this job is like, you know, there's little tips and tricks you can do to maximize your earnings.
The first baseman.
You know, another thing is like I said, I gotta go offline when I accept trips because, you know, I'm not up for the, you know, like I always kind of thought if you stay online better, but nah, it's not like that because you wind up getting trip requests and like it's like, bro, I am in the middle of a delivery. You know what I mean? Like I've had that in Hartford. I made a 2-mile trek to someplace, and it was like I'm in the middle of a delivery. I can't do this. And it said it was 7 minutes away, which is like, oh, I'm not doing that. Because like, you know, the other thing is like I said, I take some of the bus sometimes to get back to where I need to get back to. And like, you know, that's alright, but you know, you gotta know, okay, I'm not gonna take a 7-minute trip to the middle of nowhere into the hood and it'd be like, you know, oh, here I am, Uber Eats. Like I love doing that actually too. Like I love the exploration part of this thing, but like if I'm already way away from the center of town, I'm not gonna go further, you know, like I don't want to say that I want to go further. Like it depends. Like if I'm making a trip from the center of town all the way out to the middle of like someplace, I'm not trying to be like that. But it's like, yeah, I'll go out there, but I won't accept trips that are out there because it's like one of those things where I'm trying to like conserve my energy. You know, I want to make sure I can bike back to Hartford, make sure I can not accept something I can't do, you know. That's what it comes down to. Like I will deliver anywhere I can get to, and I will be real with the customer. Like, yo, if they call me angrily, I'll be like, yo, I'm on a bike. Like you gotta like understand that that's not necessarily the best way to do this for the customer in a way, because like, you know how it is. Anybody that's ridden a bike knows that you're not as fast as a car. You know, the upside is you don't have any of the expenses that a car does. So, I don't know. I feel like I love this job. I love it to death. I am 100%. If you have a bike and you live in a big area like Hartford, or like Hartford's is not even that big of an area, but still, I recommend people just get up for this job. You know, this job is lit. You know, like all the things I've said, some positive, some negative, this job is worth it.
Leading off for the Indians.
You know, because like I said, I made $50 working 2 hours a day for 3 days. Like, you know, 2 hours, that's not bad for a side gig. Like, that's the thing that this job does is like, that's cool, is this could be a full-time job if I really wanted it to be. You know, if I got on it earlier and figured it out a little bit more, I would totally make this a full-time job. Right now I'm in the process of making it kind of like one, because like I said, I made $46. I'm rounding up to 50, but you know, I made $46, and if you work 2 hours a day for 3 days on minimum wage, it's $10 an hour. That's 60. So depending on where you live, so yeah, that's not far off. Like, and the flip side is I'm on disability and all this other stuff. You know, like it's like, yeah, like I mean, who wouldn't want to work when you have no money? Give me the loot, give me the loot, you know? I got a portable phone charger. I am going to work that out because that's the only downside with this app. And like,
I got the count.
A lot of ways is like, the thing is with Uber Eats, like you have to keep the app open to like accept deliveries. So your phone goes downhill pretty fast. But yeah, it's been great. Like, you know, like I got a bike lock, I got a bike, I am set. I I gotta save money for repairs eventually, because you know that shit's gonna happen. I already know how to do some things. Like, I know how to change tires, which is a huge thing, because Hartford, you don't want to do that. The other thing is, and this is really a question more than a statement, I need to find a way to inflate tires quickly, you know, because it's one thing to be like, oh, I'm carrying around a tube and a tire in my backpack. It's another thing to be like, yeah, I need to inflate this shit quick. I know there's like some CO2 compressors that do that, but I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things where I literally don't know what to do. I would probably call the customer and be like, yo, I got a flat tire. You know, hopefully they understand. Hopefully they'd be like, oh, okay. Hopefully, right? Like,
he's out.
Like, because I don't want to, like, disappoint them. I don't, really like that. And, like, that's the first thing I would do. I would be like, yo, I got a flat tire. I'm going to change the tire, but, like, I just need a little bit of time. If you want to meet me, like, or you want to cancel this, or I cancel this, or accident happened, whatever. Yeah. I will deal with it. I'd be upfront with them, like, yo, this is what happened. I can't really ride right now.
No, he's safe.
Now batting.
Yeah, a good move there, second baseman. But yeah, I'm excited. Like I said, I love this job. Like, it's better than working at Walmart in a way, because Walmart is like ridiculous. Like I've had, like, I don't know. It's not really ridiculous. It's just like, this job is great to me. I'm still grateful for it. I love Uber. I just wish they'd pay me quicker, but that's every job, and it's like, one of those things where I'm just like psyched to work for this place. I am psyched. Like, I am legit pumped. Like, if you can't tell, one of the things I would say is, like, right now, if it was sunny out in Hartford, East Hartford or Hartford, oh my god, I'd be out there. I would, because it's like, what, 9, 10 o'clock? I would be on the bus right now if it was not, crappy out.
For the Indians, the first baseman, Yadier.
And, that's legit, I'm waiting for it to get nice out, or to not rain, and, it's like, tomorrow, I got a whole bunch of stuff planned. I got Uber Eats. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go to my parents' house to house sit. I'm gonna try to get over there early in the morning, or actually better, just get over there later, because there's no point in getting over there early in the morning, actually. Especially like if it's like I'm doing laundry, they're outside, they're not home.
Ball one, no strike.
You know what I mean? It's like, why am I gonna get over there at freaking whatever in the morning when I could just get over there at 5:30? Especially because, like I said, I don't leave my apartment till 11 to work on the Uber Eats. So get up what time I did this morning, put everything in the bags and get everything done, and yeah. Swing late at baseball, yeah. Right now, I'm so pumped. I'm ready to pump you up. Yeah, it's like great. I got all this stuff. I got a bag. What else am I going to do? Because it's going to be 100 degrees on the weekend, so it's like, I don't want to work in that. Yeah. But then again, having the bike around actually helps out a lot. You know, it's like, like it's not going to be conducive for me to be out in 100-degree heat on the weekend delivering food with no breeze.
Leading off for the
You know,
Royals,
so maybe I'll
the
just
left
not do
fielder,
that.
number 33, Jesse Winker.
You know, it's like one of those things where it's like, no, you know, because like when I say work, I mean like I count the days I do deliveries. You know,
Shortstop.
and, you know, it's like
Young.
when I mean do deliveries, it's not that I get a
1-0.
delivery; it's that I'm out looking for one. I'm out on the hunt. You know, yeah. So I'm pumped. I'm just like really excited for this. You know. Hopefully I can get some moolah and get some dough. Like, I should be able to. I'm not, like, oblivious. Uber's a big company. They should be able to pay
Now
me.
batting, the first
Like,
baseman,
I've just been freaking out last couple of days because it's like, you know, having my apartment sprayed. That's another reason why I haven't been doing shit. My apartment had to get sprayed, and then they, like, literally took their sweet-ass time telling me that.
Nope. Outside.
Yeah, that was messed up by the housing authority. Oh, your apartment's getting sprayed. We'll tell you on the 11th when when you've got 5 days to, you know, actually clean it up. Like, it's like, what the fuck? I didn't have much to do, but I was like, why are you guys doing this? You know, 5 days is not like enough time in a lot of ways. Because I went to Connecticut, which is great, but like I said, I paid $40 for that ticket. I'm going regardless. You know, that's like one of those, oh, I'm going, you know, but like, you know, I was just like, whatever. I gotta pick up the bike, you know, I had to do that because, like, my parents are idiots. They'll be like, oh, do you need a dad's truck? Like, no, it's in Weathersfield. I figured that shit out on my own.
Out.
Because, like, in some cases, like, yeah, I do need the truck if it's way out in the boonies, but to be honest with you, if it's in Weathersfield, and, like, a little research, you know, never hurt anybody, and it's like, oh, the bus stop is, like, a mile away, fuck it, I'll just take the bike there.
Now batting, the third baseman, Carlos.
You know, it's like one of those things where it's like, whatever. Like, I'm not helpless, you know? I'm not hapless either. Oh man, I'm just so pissed at my friend. Like, I don't even want to talk about it because it's like not right to him to like talk about it, but oof.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Yeah, I gotta work on getting some more stuff because I got my phone. I love it, but it's not. It's got a hole in near the front camera, so innards are exposed.
2-2 the count.
So yeah, that's not good. What else? I gotta pick up my insulated bag from my parents' house. That's another thing I gotta do. Because I bought another insulated bag. Oh, it hurts. Yeah, I should be able to skate with not buying anything till Tuesday. I mean, not buying anything with the debit card. Come on, I love Heidi Watney, but damn, I don't want to see this. Fuck that, you know, like.
Leading off for the Royals, the right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Been just so mad today.
Number 11.
Not even mad, it's just like really rain. Ugh. And then I got my portable phone charger. Like, I got that for $5 at Walmart. That's worth it because, like, I was trying to tell one of my friends, like, bro, you can go to Best Buy and spend $50, or you can go to Walmart and spend $5. Like, and then it was
Now
like,
batting,
it ended up in a situation where, like, whatever, I'm going. I don't care what you do. I didn't care what you do before, you know, before I told you that, but, like, now it's like you want to yell at me? Oh, fuck you. Like, I don't know. I have a beef. I have a problem, and this is in general. It's not really a friend thing. It's more like a person thing. If I give you $5 and you are like, oh, I'm gonna go buy a bus pass, I expect you to understand that you're not gonna buy something really expensive afterwards.
I got to count.
You know what I mean? Like, that's like insane to me. Like, if I give you $5, you should not spend anything because you don't have shit to go. You know what I mean? Like, for example, if I got $5, I would treasure it. Take the bus, buy a pass, whatever. When you start begging and then you spend more money than you begged for, like, not like, $10, something like that, where it's like, okay, he probably had to jury rig his credit card to something like that. No, you buy something that's 20 or whatever, I'm just like, fuck you. You know? That, I'm like, whatever, man.
Whoa, that's
I love my friend, but he just does that shit, and it's like, bro, like, it's like, you asked me for $5 and you spent $20 on muscle milk. Like, what the fuck? You know, like, that's, like, insane to me. Like, that's not a friend. He views me as a damn ATM, and I'm like, whatever. Then you yell at me? Like, you can keep that food I gave you, dude.
Hey! All ones
Like,
account.
he's a fucking, he's an idiot. Like, I mean, I have friends that are good friends, but usually it's like one of those things where, like, people just get on my nerves and it becomes like, and I'm trying to be respectful because I don't want to say their name and I don't want to insult them too much. I don't want to do that, but it's like, if you're begging for money, it's probably a good idea to not, like, tell people, hey, I have $20 in the bank. Like, you know, like, I don't fucking care anymore. That took me from, like, the freaking highs of the high to, like, lows to the low.
The designated hitter.
You know, it's, like, great. It's like sometimes, like, it's like some people are just black holes. And I mean that, like, not in that they're negative all the time, but it's like you think about them and you're like, oh shit, there goes my thinking, you know? Yeah, like, I hate that, to be honest with you. I hate that so much, because it's like,
He's out.
the guy doesn't get it. Like, I don't know if he gets it or if he's just a scumbag, because that's always possible. Like, anybody can be a scumbag, anybody can be anything, but this guy, like, he literally, like, will be like, oh, you know, you never come over to my place. Like, I don't know how to tell him this, but, like, dude, your apartment has no air conditioning.
The shortstop,
Like, it's 100 degrees out. Like, deal with, like, I don't get it. Like, I almost want to tell him, like, dude, don't call me for a bus pass, like, because that's the ultimate funny thing, to me at least. If he was nice to me yesterday, I would have been like, oh, fine, I'll give you my 10 ride ticket, there's one ride left, because I don't need it, thanks to, situation. You know, it's like, you want to yell at me? Okay, fine, you're not getting shit. That bus pass will go to a complete stranger before it goes to you now. You know what I mean? Like, just like, okay, you wanted to yell at me? Okay, fuck you.
0-1.
Like, that's the joke to me, is like, he pissed away a way to get home over it, like, something stupid, like, in multiple ways. Like, oh, well, my caseworker does this to me. Like, I don't care. Don't yell at me, you know? Like, all I was telling him was the day before, like, bro, when I have to pick you up from your apartment, and I'm taking the bus to get back to East Hartford, that's a pain in my ass. Like, because I'm like, you know, like, this is what he does. Oh, could you pick me up? I'm like, dude, I take the bus. Like, that's a huge inconvenience to go from your neck of the woods to the mall. Is like, it's a 3-way trip. You know, it's like, why am I doing that? Oh, because I'm afraid to be on the bus. Like, dude, like, I don't know what to tell you at that point. Like, because looking at it from the real perspective, it's like, how the fuck are you going to eat? You know? Like, you know, like, you gotta go to shopping. You gotta do shit on your own. And then, like, intercommunity coddles him, and it's just like, it gets annoying, like, to be honest with you, because it's like, the mother, that's not how he learns.
No,
to be honest with you, like, I've seen it, like, if you're like, bro, I am not gonna do that shit with you. You come to the fucking mall on your own, like, or you don't come. Like, because we're not picking you up like a fucking toddler. You know, yeah, he'll respond to that. Not exactly worded that way, but you know what I mean. That he won't, like, he'll abuse the shit out of people that are soft.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Like, and unfortunately, I am somewhat soft sometimes because he's my friend. But like, I can't be soft with him anymore because he fucking chews me up like Charmin. It's almost like the dude doesn't get it. Like, he has earned my apathy. He's on, like, the outside looking in of friends. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you have some friends that are your best friends in the tight circle, inner circle friends. This guy is on the outside looking in now. Because, like, before I was like, yeah, bring him over to my parents' house because he gets it. Or bring him over here. Like, and, now I'm like, fuck it. You know what, dude? You go starve. Like, you wanted muscle milk for 20 bucks. You bought like 50 bucks worth of shit. You know, like, I just want to go to you and say, fuck you. Don't get a bus pass then. I have told him like 70 billion times, go get the senior disabled bus pass because we are disabled. We have the Medicaid card. It's in our best interest to use it. And he doesn't fucking do it. What's even weirder is intercommunity does him wrong too by telling him he can't get like a car, and it's like, you know, it's like, if he was a friend, I'd be pissed. I am kind of pissed about that, but it's like, I can't even like support him because it's like, what is he gonna do? Fucking buzz me up for gas money? You know, it's like one of those things where it's just like, ugh. I don't know. I think that's annoying, to be honest with you. It's more like annoying and like pain in the ass when you got like my other friend who went with us is going to work at Walmart and he has to deal with it. It's like, you know, one of those things where I felt so bad for him because it's like, why the fuck would you want to deal with that going to work? Like, I don't know what the fuck this guy does. I'm gonna tell my other friend straight up, the one that's being a pain in the ass, like, you're not coming with me to Walmart again. Like, bro, because if we come at 2 o'clock, there's gonna be problems. You know what I mean? Like, I almost want to say to him, like, you have done pissed off everybody in this group. You know? Like, you can't come back from that sometimes. Like, you know, like, I mean, I've pissed people off too, but, like, I know that I'm an angry son of a bitch. This guy, like, he literally thinks he knows everything. And like, he won't even take a friendly piece of advice. Like, why are you spending $50 on a phone charger when you could spend $5 at Walmart and get something else? Like my philosophy is this: if this charger doesn't work out, and I have to buy the $10 charger, that's still $15. You know, versus like going out and getting a $50 phone charger. You know, and it's like, what the fuck, man?
Number 11.
Fuck? You know, don't get mad at me. Like, you want a brand name phone charger? Who gives a shit? Like, I don't fucking know. Like his caseworker did him wrong though by saying they wanted to go to Walmart instead of Best Buy. And like, for people out there that don't know what I mean, that's an insult. Best Buy and Walmart are basically right next to each other. So that's almost stupid as shit, you know, on the caseworker. But like I said, I can't feel bad for him because it's like,
now batting, the center fielder.
It's like, dude will fucking like spend until he's dead and then like go to me and ask me for a bus pass. It's like, bro, like, I'm not made of money. I'm not an ATM. Like, I've given him bus passes, to be honest with you, because it's like, what else am I supposed to do? He's a friend. He treats me well. And now he's treating me like crap. Fuck him. I gave, like, this is all what gets me mad is, like, he treated me like crap after all the things I gave him, because I was cleaning out my apartment. And I was like, hey, I need to get rid of this food. You're a good person. Here you go. Take it. I don't care. And then it's like, you yell at me a few days later? Fuck you. You know? Oh, shit. What time is it? 10:18. Okay. I'm probably going to hang up now because it's like, you know, one of those things where I'm like, oh, a hit? Nope. I gotta go shopping. Also want to like not do an hour-long video. Oh, there we go. Hey. All right, I'm gonna stop right now because I got a high note. All right. Okay. See y'all later. Bye.